Bruce Bowen back with you inside the building here as the Clippers get set to go against the Celtics. Here's the way these two teams will line up, both short-handed in this basketball game. The Celtics will go with Jason Tatum, an outstanding young rookie, veteran Marcus Morris, who's out there starting for Al Horford. Aaron Baines is the center, Jaylen Brown and Kyrie Irving in the backcourt. For the Clippers, it'll be Wesley Johnson, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, welcome back DJ, Tyrone Wallace, and Milos Teodosic. Basketball is underway, and what are you looking for here early on, Bruce?
Well, I'd like to see them get that defense established, and on offense, I'm not concerned because there's a lot of energy right here just as we speak with Blake getting there to the basket.
Kyrie Irving. Well, that has been the problem for the Celtics recently as Kyrie Irving knocks down the three. They're still number one. Pass goes inside. Wallace up and in.
That's back-to-back trips when Kyrie Irving finds himself on Blake Griffin. That's a tough matchup.
Morris loses it. Some sloppy ball handling right now from the Celtics. Griffin drives hard. Layup, count it, and the foul.
And you know that, Mike. Doc Rivers has always raved about how underrated of a passer as Tatum knocks down the jump shot.
A little razzle-dazzle here from Kyrie Irving, but unable to go anywhere. Tatum drives out to Baines. His open jumper is good. Wallace looking to post up Irving. 5 to shoot. Backs in, turns, fires, and hits. Comes up with it. Throws it ahead to Griffin. Perfect pass. Boy, Teodosic, gorgeous.
Past 10 days or so, he said it's all he's been hearing about. He told me he just wants to be somewhere where he's wanted and appreciated. He said,
all right, thank you, Cassidy. Obviously, the Cavaliers are one team that his name has been associated with as Wesley Johnson knocks down a three. Before we get to the trade rumors, she mentioned Randy Smith, but he's now tied all-time Clippers player. Oh, Wesley Johnson. And that three-pointer counts as the shot clock expires.
And in the discussion, and enjoying the watch.
Jaylen Brown with the steal, drives, banks it home. There was a lot of contact on the steal and a lot of contact on the layup. Team. And they go back to Wallace. Wallace throws it up and Jordan throws it down. Great junior year. His senior year, he broke his hand. And the ball goes in and Baines throws it down. Some highlight plays here in the opening quarter as the Celtics back up by 3. He was hit and he went too strong off the glass. Irving goes backdoor, nice feed from Baines and squeaks in a layup. Shane Larkin has come into the game along with Terry Rozier. Rozier's been in for a bit. Larkin, quick catch and shoot and drills the three-pointer.
I didn't believe him. What was that on Butte? What did they say?
Umbutu.
Umbutu. Yeah, come on.
Earl throws it down. I forgot about that. You know what? I think he is.
And you look at both of these units out on the floor, other than Lou Williams, making plays for himself and for his teammates. These units are going to have to find a way to spark their teams defensively, allow their defense to get their offense going.
Efficiency. Number 1 in the NBA in opponent's field goal percentage. Number 1 in the NBA in defending the three. Lou Williams left-handed. Gorgeous move from Lou Williams. Sometimes you want to call him Sweet Lou, but to me that's a Lou Piniella nickname. And Lou Hudson from the NBA.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure you'll think of something like
now on a streak, he's had 9 consecutive games where he scored 20 or more off the bench. It's just been a spectacular season. Tice knocks down the three-pointer.
Warriors, you know, the reason he's got it wrapped up over there.
Williams, well defended by Shane Larkin, but the follow up and in from Harrell.
DeAndre Jordan type thing on the floor.
He came over in the Chris Paul trade as Tatum launches and nails the three-pointer. Tatum
all the time, so I'm not going to say I don't believe it. He said, you know, I guess I'm just not used to playing this many games. He played just 29 games at Duke, so.
Hayes and Hakeem Olajuwon as a tandem. I mean, that was an incredible experience. 2 class guys and 2 all-time great basketball players.
Hall of Famers as Rozier goes in and banks it home.
That's right.
The Utah Jazz. It's his birthday today, 61 today. Happy birthday to Mark Eaton. As Morris knocks down the 3. There's been a host of them who have averaged single digits. Almost 20 rebounds that season. But guys like Horford and Green, the two-way players, just love what they were able to do. A three-pointer from Abdel Nader. A well-known fact on the inside. Lou Williams gets inside, and Williams able to bank it home. It's just his second field goal, and that's his 5th. Inside pass to Griffin. That's a nice speed from Lou Williams.
That's the second time we saw that. Griffin running the floor.
Yep. Williams throws up, and Jordan whips it down with the right hand. That was impressive.
Now took control, said, all right, you play here, and then not only took control of the practice in terms of vocals,
But basketball-wise, as Tatum knocks it home. Morris, crowd wanted to travel. Morris knocks down the jumper. Gordon the rebound, his 7th. Outlet to Griffin. Griffin goes right at Baines, lays it up and in.
Smart play by Griffin.
Coming up on a minute remaining here in the first half. Irving, contested 3, drills it, hand in his face, and Kyrie Irving. Jaylen Brown back to Irving, shuffles it out to Tatum. Open look, that's good. Lou Williams, pretty crossover, pull up mid-range, gets it to go. As we check in with Cassidy.
Thanks, Mike. You mentioned how the Clippers are a feel-good team this season. And
Yet here they are at 500. Tatum, pull-up jumper. Won't go. Baines tips it up and in. Baines now with 10 points. Tatum, some pretty crossovers for Exum.
that's a 19-year-old that just did that.
The ball down and making plays for himself. He's going to be an outstanding player for a long time.
Griffin drills the three-pointer. Disqualification. Nice entry pass into Griffin, and Griffin banks it home. He tried to draw the foul as soon as he goes down the other end. Here comes Wallace. Wallace to the rim. This kid is good. He is fearless. Throws it ahead to Wallace. One man to beat. Wallace goes right at Irving. Backs it home. And the Clippers on the comeback trail with 9 straight points.
See that eliminating Kyrie Irving in transition.
8 points for the rookie. Irving, pull-up jumper, that's good. As great as Irving is playing, he needs to trust his teammates a little bit more. As Wallace knocks down the three-pointer. As Williams misses, Jordan couldn't get it. Irving floats it up and in. Griffin inside, Wallace. Nice pass from Blake Griffin. And Wallace once again double figures.
Position scores on the spot up, and that time moving without the basketball as a live cutter.
Pass inside, and Brown throws it down. Rozier gets ahead of steam. Nice looking pull-up jumper from Terry Rozier.
You know, somebody overwhelmed you with their power and strength, but they get the benefit of the doubt on that.
Rozier connects on a 3.
You know, the energy all goes to them. That's why they have to lead.
just 2 threes for you guys so far offensively. What if
Harrell kicks it out. Williams. That's back-to-back 3. Thought they say a 2-pointer. Williams wanting him to take a look at it. He thought he was behind the arc.
Just let him in.
It's Clyde Frazier's #1 pet peeve in the NBA that they don't let him in. Decker gets inside, lays it up and in.
Well, Clyde said it should be the truth. That's automatic. Respect greatness.
Tatum falls down. Tice gets an open look, and Tice hits the 3. Somehow it finds its way to Lou Williams. Lou Williams falling away, nails the jumper. One of them was sensational earlier. Lou Williams tied up, throws it up to Jordan. Jordan able to catch it, finish, and a foul. Johnson picks up his dribble, gets it to Griffin, who's double teamed, and backs it home. He thought he was fouled as well. They only play here once a year. Last time the Celtics beat the Clippers in LA, Doc Rivers was the head coach of the Celtics. As Marcus Morris answers with a 3. Outlet stolen by Rozier. Finds Irving. Irving banks it home. Irving throws it up to Baines. Perfect pass. And a sweet finish. Wesley Johnson sets himself nicely. And a couple of 3-back win for the Boston Celtics. Final score 113 to 102.